Hello, so now we got Poland against Argentina for this football simulator third part. Tried to do it yesterday, but no one else joined in for that. So we've got 3 people watching now, but it seems to be not working too well. So if you can hear me, see it, feel free to comment below, but my screen there is sort of freezed up what I saw recently on YouTube. I'll try and get things underway. So we got Poland against Argentina to kick things off for this third part here. So I'll get that up, see what happens. And so far it's been me and Gatman competing in this series. So we got other people join, of course. Gatman with 19 points. I got myself 6 points. It does seem stuck. Alright, I think we might be good. See the picture moving, possibly. Just frozen. Frozen. Hmm. Just ask if we're working right now. 2.5 minutes in. So I got Poland and Argentina for this match. So basically, you guys get to decide the home venues that the countries play at. So on this one here, we got Poland. So the options are Warclaw, got Chozel, got Warslawi, and Poznan as your options. Okay, I think we're working well now. So apologies for the first couple of minutes there. Things trying to get sorted out. Had some buffering issues. Oh, well, hey, we've got Gatman in here now, nice. And hopefully we should be able to get National Sports Loaded possibly in here as well too, for the next lot of predictions. So far Gatman has got himself 19 points in the series, and I got myself 6 points in the series. And I didn't think this time slot was going to be good for you, Gatman, but I already promised National Sports Loaded that I'll do this session here as he was going to turn up, so hopefully he does. And so far in terms of the countries, got Switzerland with 18 points, got Mexico with 17, England with 8, Poland with 7, New Zealand with 5, Australia, South Korea and Senegal all with a single point each as well too. So yeah, Gatman, 13 point lead for him, amazing stuff there. See if he can carry on that streak. And yeah, I've got quite a bit of work to do, got quite a few single predictions. But yeah, Gatman, a few 3-pointers. You get 3 points if you get the correct country and the correct result. So yeah, we've got Poland and Argentina here, so feel free to select a venue for this one here. There you go, man. Got Warclaw, got Chozel, got Wozlawi and Poznan. That is your options. And a scoreline prediction as well too. For this one here, I played around a few different times with Poland and Argentina, and a couple of times Poland ended up winning 3-0. So that's what I'm going to go for here. The home advantage for Poland, as they're quite similar in the world rankings, with the tradition so far being countries from the previous World Cup being involved in the series. So see if that continues on. It's all up to you guys to select the countries to participate against. So we'll see how the audio is going. Getman. What's click? So Argentina, of course, with Lionel Messi still being involved, he's due to retire pretty soon. And they made their 2018 World Cup, made it to the under 16 against France. Their 4-3 result, ultimately on the one end of things. For Poland, I believe what they came bottom of their group in Group H, which was a weaker group for them as well too, but ultimately not good enough against the likes of Japan, Senegal and Colombia, I believe they were playing against. And oh yeah, that's alright. Yeah, there was a bit of delay. How long is that delay? Okay, we'll test the delay by using the number 6. So as soon as you're able to see this number 6 pop up there, we'll see how long that takes to come up there. There was a bit of a problem at the start of things there, lots of buffering, loading issues before it got underway, so there might be a few minutes involved. So apologies for that, but gives you guys more of an opportunity to get involved in the series and select your picks. So if anyone else turns up along the way, with the likes of National Sports Loaded, if he turns up, anyone else to get involved as well too. And not just be me and Getman there. I need to get my pen as well too, actually. Oh, I'll get my pen. Oh, there it is. Oh, you might. Sitting on. I think it's over a minute, man. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I did have a check there with the number 6 phone up. And check with number 6. Yeah, quite a bit of delay. So it's just about selecting the home venue for the countries. Poland against Argentina here. And picking a scoreline as well too. As this is the start of match number 22, as we had 2 other streams. The first one having 7 matches, and the second one having 14. Yeah, probably over 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, quite a bit of delay. Poland and Argentina. Yeah, huge delay. Apologies. So Switzerland with 18 points, Mexico 17, England 8, Poland 7, New Zealand, my country, got themselves 5 points, Australia 1, South Korea 1, and Senegal 1. Okay, Gatman's going to go for Warsaw. Warsaw is the venue. Warsaw or Warsaw. Warsaw? Warsaw? I guess it's, yeah, it would be Warsaw Stadium. Wing Doi, so the first option here for Poland. Okay, so we'll got that and go on to match. So now we're going to kick things off, and no national sports loaded at this stage for the stream, so see if he tunes in later on, hopefully. But anyway, it's just me and Gatman there. So we're both going to go for Poland. I've gone for a 3-0 win for Poland, while Gatman's going to go for a 2-0 win for Poland. So let's see how that changes things with the countries and score picks along the way as well too. So Poland quite a bit more attacking than Argentina, 154 to 95. Defensively, Argentina more so with 103 to 87. Overall, Poland, as you can see, 24 points better off than Argentina there. And any other matches they played against, yes, back in 1974 and 1978. 1974 saw a 3-2 win for Poland. In 1978, it was a 2-0 victory for Argentina here. So both going to go for Poland for this match, but are they going to come through against Argentina? Just have to wait and see on this one. Let's go under kickoff then. Let's wasting any more time. So 3, 2, 1. That's a 2-1 victory for Poland. So nice stuff for both of us there. So write down the official result, 2-1 Poland over Argentina. And they did it coming from behind too, 49th minute goal for Argentina. Assume this one would have been from Lionel Messi. And for Poland, had a 64th minute and a 68th minute goals there, so maybe Lewandowski got involved in the score sheet on that one. So who's Poland going to play now in the next match? We'll have to wait and see once the delay is able to catch up. But in terms of things there, me and Gatman both get ourselves the points on the board. So Gatman up to 20 points, I'm up to 7 points. And for the countries, Poland get themselves a win, so that's 3 more points for them, and they get to overtake England on the table there. So nice stuff for Poland. So I'll just wait for the delay to catch up, try and talk about some other stuff in the meantime, and then we'll try and get this fast forward situation looking a bit better. Otherwise, keep talking about things during the who's going to win. Poland against whoever. Hello, National Sports Loaded. I guess they can't see me. Yeah, National Sports Loaded, because I can see the thing there, so just as well as the audio, is that the background noise from the computer possibly. Background noises. Yeah, I'll put that one in as well too, so yeah. There no points for you, National Sports Loaded. Cheers. So now you guys get to select the country to play against them. For Poland home team, you get to pick the venue. Now it doesn't work like that. The National Sports Loaded only away side. But yeah, I should be able to try and sort out the delay system. Usually they won't have a minute delay, but now it says we have 3 or 4 minute delay. It's going to be a little bit tricky, so just listen to the live chat here basically and keep talking along, and that'll make the process go a lot better. But yeah, just basically waiting for National Sports Loader to select a country to be involved. So he wants Australia against Spain. But ultimately, we're looking for just the one match. So it could be Poland against Australia, it could be Poland against Spain. And if those country wins, then we could possibly have an Australia against Spain match. So far, all the results, okay, Australia. So it'd be interesting. Now we're going to see Barbados or Australia. So now we use a random number generator to decide the country here. So now we've got 2 different country options. So this is the really exciting part, so it's multiple people are getting involved. So we like to know what country is going to play. Yeah, Australia travelling to Poland is a tough trip, but yeah, National Sports Loaded wants his local country there of Australia. Or Getman wants pretty low weighted side of Barbados to get involved. So the second pick here, which is going to be Australia. So Getman misses out this time around. So we're going to see Poland against Australia. Australia's really got themselves some points in the series so far. Let's see if they're able to get any more. Your pick is Poland 4-1. You don't know. You can't decide the predictions here, guys. Only so your options was so got That's oh, the tournament's here too. So we got Poland against Australia now decided. So get involved with the predictions. So Poland against Australia, so and the home venue as well too. So after Warsaw, got Torso, Warclaw, Posen. So far we got Torso for National Sports Leaders. Got Poland. Probably that's spelled backwards. Difficult. Is going on. Don't know what you mean. Okay, nice. So we got two other picks for Poland, 4-1 and 3-2. So I'll write those ones down. Some points. In terms of home venue, Torso and close-in would be options. So when in La Madrina for that's going to be the first option. So that's going to be Ponan. So Ponan, Posan as the home venue for this game here. So I got two predictions for Poland. So Toilet's name. What's your pick? So we got two picks for Poland to win this game. Poland's 17th in the world, Australia's 71st in the world. Poland's considered heavy favourites against Australia. Got two score picks for Poland to win this game. No head-to-head matchups. For me, I might actually go for a bit of an upset here. Might go for a 1-1 draw is what I'm going to go for. So 1-1 draw for me. We have a 4-1 victory for Gatman for Poland. And we have a 3-2 win for Poland for National Sports Loaded. Yeah, I like to pick. You like to pick any just say 3 points for points result. Yeah, but other streams didn't have this much delay, so yeah, it was a really rough start for some reason for the stream. So, yeah, once again, apologies for that. Just means we finally get too many matches done for the stream as well too. But great to see a few people tuning in for a change compared to yesterday when no one tuned up. So Toilet Man, National Sports Leader, and Gatman, some very nice stuff indeed. So we just need to see how you all place on the leaderboard. So far we just got Gatman and myself, but surely National Sports Leader and Toilet Man will be able to join the list as well too. We're still waiting for Toilet Man's pick. So I just get Toilet Man to hurry up for this one. See how he makes a pick for Poland against Australia. So you expect Poland to come through on this one. I'm going to go for an upset 1-1 draw. 4-1 for Gatman, 3-2 for National Sports Loaded. But yeah, so you're still able to decide whites now, but in the future, if you know what I mean, 3-minute delay. But ultimately, we are going to proceed and kick off now. So, pick only what oh, here we go. What's going to be? It's going to be a 4-0 victory for Poland. So really impressive stuff for Poland. Yeah, I went ambitious with the results for Australia to get a draw out of this one, but ultimately Poland triumphant by a big as margin 4-0. Gatman the closest 4-1. National Sports Loaded 3-2 for Poland, but ultimately an absolute hammering for Poland. So far we know Gatman gives himself a point. National Sports Loaded manages to win the leaderboard as well too, so he's got himself 80 points. And for Poland, it's another 3 points for Poland for the country leaderboard. So I have to keep them all on track. So Poland as a country get themselves up to 13 points as they try to chase down Switzerland and Mexico. But yeah, see if Toilet Man is able to get in there before I'm able to click go on this one. Yes, we have Poland. You hold it up. You make it. Are you making you stay inside? Yes. Yes, they are. There you go, man. Unfortunate. Just local park to get some exercise, but mainly just track. Yep. First, yeah. 21 points for Getman, 7 points for me, a single point for National Sports Loaded. Getman's going to nominate China. So let's see if anyone else will nominate their country. So we've got Taller Man and National Sports Loaded is also watching. USA versus Ukraine. National Sports Loaded doesn't quite get the idea yet. Only one country. Play Poland. But yes, it could potentially be USA against Ukraine. But firstly, USA or Ukraine would have to win this game. And then it could be USA against Ukraine. Yes, Gatman understands the idea there. So yeah, the benefits of Poland getting these draws and victories as options as they climb up the country leaderboard. So currently they got themselves 13 points. Switzerland with 18, Mexico with 17 leads it overall. So National Sports Loader is going to go for the USA. So at this stage we've got China and the USA as options, but I'll wait for a little bit more. Taller Man is still there. Combination. But yeah, so China or USA is the options at this stage there to play Poland and try to get themselves some points and have the home of 104 in the series. So I'll just give them a little bit of time, ultimately. Not too much time as it hasn't responded for quite a while there. And so we want to try and get as many matches done as we can in the time allowed. Or until people take off, I guess. We've got 4 people in watching that, so I think we're going to make it China USA. Give 30 seconds. Other clicks. Yeah, so much time delay this time, so yeah, unfortunate about that, guys, but we'll just try to make the most of it as we can. Yeah, nice to see National Sports Loaded coming along, and yeah, National Sports Loaded doesn't get the idea, you only got the 4 options. There's Poland, the home team, plus Mike's versus China. Okay, so time up. Alright, we're going to the winner number general there, so we got 1 or 2, so number 1 will be who made the pick first, I believe it was Gatman with China, and International Sports Loader went with the USA, so 1 for China, 2 for the USA, and we're going to get number 1. So China it is. So Poland versus China is the option. So Warclaw, Warsaw is the home venue picks. So Poland versus China. So 104th in the world, China. So Warclaw, so that's this one. And Warsaw is the second one. So let's go for that option there. Win another generate again. To make things seem like the numbers are changing more, so put on that 1 in 100. I think would be better. Yeah, time's up. Yeah, it is up there. National Sports Loader, but thankfully you delay, so you don't know it. So 1 to 50 will make Warclaw, and 51 to 100 for Warsaw. 15 we're going to go for Warclaw. So Warclaw is the venue. Another match. So Poland big favourites for this match. So I am going to go for Poland. The victory for me this time around. Too much of a gap. 154 attacking, 58 attacking for China, 87 overall. or 87 defensive, 134 defensive China, 122 overall to 56. Gonna go for Poland to get themselves a 3-1 victory here. Yes, what's your guys' pick on this one? For you guys that's just tuning in or going to make a pick, I'm going to go for a lot less time this time around since it seems tournament is in the nuts because he hasn't seen anything for quite a while. So I'm just going to go for National Sports Loaded and Gatman's picks unless anyone else tunes in as well too. Yep, that's it. Time is up. Don't panic. Yeah, so 3-1 for Poland for me over China. Can they continue to dominate? So far they got themselves 13 points, trying to chase down Switzerland with 18 points. Mexico also in the midst with 17. Or China, they could potentially get their first points or 3 points if they're able to beat Poland and continue on that way as well too. It'll be interesting to see who is able to get this prediction correct, spot on, or just the correct result for Poland winning, possibly a Chinese upset. So yes, there's the picks. So Gatman's going to go big on this one, 6-0. National Sports Loader going to go big with a 5-0 win for Poland. So yes, we're going to waste no more time and go kick off right about now. No matches playing against each other. I've gone 3-1 for Poland. You guys are going absolute smashing wins for Poland. So let's go kick off and see what happens. It's a 3-1 victory for Poland. Yes! First time managed to get it bang on the nose. 3-1 for Poland. So 3 points for me, just a single point for you guys. But yes, finally, it's been 24 matches and I finally managed to get a correct result. 3-1 as well too. So a 7-minute goal for Poland, a 42nd minute goal for China, 48 for Poland, 52nd minute goal for Poland as well too. 3-1 winners for Poland. Well done Poland, and most importantly, well done to me. So 3 points for Nathan Heather, so up to 10 points. And you guys both getting the correct results. Poland winning, so 22 points for Gatman now, 2 points for National Sports Loaded. And for Poland, as a country, they're all the way up to 16 points, just 2 points behind Switzerland. So if they're able to win this game, then they are the best performing country as well too. So maybe you guys want Poland to play against next. So yeah, bad luck China, but just the 3-1 win, so reasonable performance. Ultimately, no points for you this time around. So say, came out of the National Sports Loaded to see when China gets to play against next. And of course I went a number generator because you guys might go with different countries as there's all the countries in the world available. So it's great to see you guys support 2 different people also tuning in. So not just me and Gatman this time around, so a lot more of a competition, a lot more excitement, a lot more different possible outcomes. Yes, should just watching myself in the replay there, talking about the situation about talking about how I'm able to just generate the game straight away. It seems like Toilet Man has disappeared for the meantime. made a query, and then unfortunately took off, so it would have been kind of amazing if he was able to tune in as well too. But yeah, ultimately we got game in and we got national sports started in the meantime. So we tried to get a few more matches underway with this incredible delay that we are receiving. Yes, just watching myself in the replay, waiting for that big exciting moment and I get it spot on. There I go. Italy and Mexico is the nominations this time. So 1 to 50 for Italy and 51 to 100 for Mexico. So it is going to be 42, it's going to be Italy. So Poland against Italy. So National Sports Loaded managed to get that one. So Italy is going to be a tougher opposition than Mexico, but ultimately they're both really good sides. Mexico already got themselves 17 points on the leaderboard, so that would be a little bit greedy for them. Italy, they have played in the series so far, but ultimately, I believe they have played in the series so far. Maybe they haven't, but they haven't got any points out of it anyway. Um, so home venue options as well too, say the same for Poland. And home venue nominations. So we've got the Torzo, um, or Warclow opposing. That is your home options for Poland, as they saw their home team got themselves 16 points. And they're just one win away from being the best country in the world. And just a single point behind Mexico, so they ultimately can be second equal or outright top if they're able to get a result. So we got Warclow and we got Pozan. So same situation, 1 to 50 for Warclow and 51 to 100 for Pozan. That's going to be 90, so we're going to see Pozan, so National Sports Loaded manages to get both nominations for this match there. And see if we can do the hat-trick and get the result as well too. And score picks. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Italy is going to be a pretty tough match for Poland. Matches played against each other. Italy won their winners against Poland in 2018, yes, so that's a pretty good handy result to look at. One draw back in 2018 at Italy's home ground. 3-0 for Italy over Poland in 1997. So yeah, maybe Italy might be able to grind out a result here. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, soon it'll get decided. Yeah, so for this game here, I'm probably going to go for Elite Egypt. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Elite over Poland away from home. Yeah, I'll be coming out very soon for you guys on the replay, or when you're watching us, it'll be live on the replay type thing, so kind of a bit random. Yeah, I think Ellie gets 3 points, and see how long they're able to last on the series on the leaderboard there, as they will probably have a good opportunity to climb up over the likes of Poland, Mexico, and Switzerland if they're able to carry on with a good one. But of course, they have to win this game against Poland, which is no easy task indeed. Because Poland beat Germany last Last game won like 5-1 or something. Pretty incredible stuff. Poland 2-1 half time and Poland 3-2 full time. Yes, we're just going to go for the full time scoreline, see Getman. Okay, so National Sports Load 3-2 Poland full time and Getman early 2-1. Okay, let's go on to kickoff then. What are we going to get? Come on, Ellie 2-1 Ellie. And Getman's also gone 2-1 Ellie as well too, so can we both get 3 points here? 3, 2, 1. Wow, 3-0 Poland. Impressive showing for Poland once again. Absolute thumping the opposition. So National Sports Loaded managed to get the correct result. For Poland getting the win here, so he's up to 3 points on the leaderboard. And ultimately, me and Getman failed with a 2-1 predictions against Italy on that one there. And Poland as a country are now outright top of the leaderboard with 19 points. So it's going to take something special to take down Poland if Italy is not able to do it. Actually, just changed mine. I'll go for 1-0 Poland, even though I'm half Italian. Okay. We will allow it. But yeah, it's interesting. The game's already been done. Yeah, 3 points for National Sports Loaders. So nice stuff there. But do you want some country to take down Poland, or do you want Poland to carry on climbing? Now they've got themselves 19 points, so they're above the likes of Switzerland and Mexico. So Poland with 19 points, Switzerland with 18 points, and Mexico with 17 points on the leaderboard. England with 8, New Zealand, my country, with 5, and there's Australia, South Korea, and Senegal all with 1 point there. So we've only got 8 countries so far. Of course, once we do a lot more of these, we'll see all sorts of different countries coming in. It's all up to you guys. You might have a preference of countries. National Sports Lottery probably favour Australia and apparently Italy because he's half Italian as well too. But yes, he did have the right idea with Poland having home advantage there, managing to get some incredible results under their belt. 4-0 win over Australia, and now they followed up with a 3-0 victory over Italy. So still just waiting for it to come up. So it should come up very, very soon here on the replay. Just having a look at things. Me and Getman going for early, but yeah, no good this time around. That's a round of applause for National Sports Loader for getting the correct result anyway. There we go. Who's the next country Poland's going to play against? Who's going to take them down? Or possibly we might just have a Poland domination series on our hands here. But that clean sheet for Poland, so I guess I got to half win. Yeah, 1 point for a correct result. Okay, Getman's last game, he's going to nominate France. Getman's nominating France. Yeah, ideally we're probably only going to go for like another 15 minutes or so as I had in mind. So I guess it won't be too fair to go too much longer than that, so Getman has to go. But, we'll see how long National Sports League is kind of going to play for. Possibly we might do an extra 1 or 2, but yeah, not too much more than that, I'll say. I'll just ask, he might be taking off now, who knows. But the Poland against Turkey. I'm going to go for Turkey. National Sports League. So Turkey and France. Okay. So Turkey and France, random number generators, so 1 to 50 for Turkey, and 51 to 100 for France. And it's 43. So that is Turkey we're going to go for the next game, Poland against Turkey. So we're going to get Warsaw, Chorso, Poizant, Warsaw this time. That's Poland, the home team. Yeah, so it was either going to be Turkey or France, and we managed to get Turkey on this one here. For me, my prediction, Poland against Turkey, it's going to be an interesting one. I think Turkey could actually get something out of this game, so I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Can't go for Poland having it their own way all the time, but ultimately Poland would main the home team for the series here. So National Sports League is going to go for Warsaw, and we're going to have Warsaw and Warsaw. So both going to go the same one. Seems, yep. Okay, so we're going to set that home immediately. And let's watch the score predictions for these games, guys. Head-to-head records, seeing Turkey with a 2-1 victory, got Poland with a 1-0 win, all in the 90s though. 3-0 win for Poland. Yeah, tough match against Turkey here. So 2-2 draw for National Sports Loaded. I've gone for a 2-2 draw, but you don't even know what the country is going to be yet. So just wait for the country to be decided. It might be against France, you don't know, but now you do know. yeah. Calling a 2-2 draw before you even know that I was going to pick a 2-2 draw. Kind of funny. Yeah, the random number generator is just going to come up just about now, is it? Here we go. 3 watts Getman. Three one. 3-1 for Poland for Getman, and National Sports Loading just sticking off the 2-2 draw here. Yeah, I was assuming he's sticking with the 2-2 draw, but otherwise she gets the last change of mind anyway before I select the kickoff option. If you're watching, might be able to see this a few minutes in time. But anywho, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. It seems like National Sports Side is going to go for a 2-2 draw, and Getman's going to go for Poland if they get themselves another victory here. So let's get on the kickoff, see what we get. Going to have a, wow, it's a 3-3 draw. Amazing scenes. So I managed to get myself a point at least on the table. I'm up to 11 points. National Sports Loaded also gets himself another point as long as he doesn't change his mind, as he has done once so far. So we've seen Turkey 49th, 50th minute goals, so they had a 2-0 lead. Then we had a 51st minute goal for Poland, and 65th minute goal for Turkey, and ultimately Poland fighting back 77th and 79th minutes. Incredible 3-3 draw here. So Poland do remain the home team by up to 20 points. Turkey at least get themselves 8 points. But wow, amazing stuff. So National Sports Zone, yes, gets to see that country being decided here. So who's going to play Poland now? We've got 2 games left to go. National Sports Loaded is interested. Yeah, nice point for me. National Sports Loader this time around. 3-3, who would have seen that one coming? 6-4 Fullers, as they dominated last time around. It was 3-3 in England and Senegal game on the second string there, so we do see quite a few goals being scored at times. But, yeah, Poland keep on marching on in this series though, so you want to take them down before we're done here. Nice, slow, steady pace game. If you guys enjoy that. But yeah, next time around should only be like a minute delay or so back to normal sort of things. So yeah. Just the big buffering issue at the start there, which I was unable to sort out. Okay, Getman is off, it seems. Chance for National Sports Loaded to climb up on the leaderboard, since it seems like Getman is taking off rather early. So National Sports Zone is going to go for Japan. Is Getman going to go for a country as well too? Might as well stick on there, Getman. Want to see one more? Possibly. So we got Japan. Do we have any other picks? It might be just up to National Sports Zone. And 7 points behind me, so yeah, catching up National Sports Loaded, and that's the first stream for you, so yeah, we'll put quite a bit of work to do to catch up the game of 22 points. Nice, so Poland against Japan it seems, so no Gatman. So it's all up to National Sports Loaded in this last one here. So Japan 60th in the world. What's the home venue going to be this time around? Poland against Japan. I'm going to go for Poland. They just going to finish things off just like how they started. It's kind of a main important, unfortunately for some. And I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory for Poland. National Sports Loaded is going to go for a 2-1 win for Poland. Yeah, can Japan do something incredible? Gamma will be hoping so anyway, so that closing the gap just a little bit. He was hoping to do 2 more, but National Sports Loader decided he just wanted to do 1 more, so few enough there, as we're basically gone for about that hour period. So just after Slawi, Warclaw. Okay, it's like that one part, but War Slawi, Warclaw, Puzan, what? So there's your options. So Torzo. Okay, there we go. Torzo. It's not the match. Recent matches, they will play each other before. They played back in 2018 and they got Poland defeating Japan 1-0. Yes, that was back at the World Cup, wasn't it? In the Group H situation there. That was the controversial game with that fair play war going on. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, with Japan holding on to a losing result so they can go through in the World Cup there. So disgraceful scenes indeed. So yeah, I didn't like Japan because of that. So ultimately, Poland to be able to win here, despite, of course, finishing bottom of Group H, and Japan going through on a fair play yellow card rule there. So, very memorable game. I remember watching that either live or on a replay as I watched all of the 2018 World Cup matches. It was very exciting stuff getting the World Cup, so I had to see everything I could. And luckily, there was a website up there for matchessports.com there. I was able to see all the World Cup games. And yeah, that last 5-10 minutes there, they're just passing the ball around, back and forwards there. Poland wasn't after the ball, Japan was after the ball, and it just came to an absolute standstill. So, yeah, very, very strange. But anywho, just ending things off, so National Sports loaded 2-1 for Poland. I got for a 3-0 victory for Poland. Let's go on to kick off. And what are we going to get? Going to get a 1-0 victory for Poland. So both managed to get ourselves a single point to end off this stream here. Where did my pen go? Oh, there it is. That's it. Poland 1-0 over Japan. And that means they get themselves another 3 points, up to 23 points. They've got a 5-point lead over Switzerland now. And I've managed to get myself up to 12 points. National Sports Loaded up to 5 points after this third match series there. So next time around, match number 4, after another country for Poland to play against away from home. So it could be any country in the world. Do you want to see Poland be taken down finally after being on a very long unbeaten streak? Or possibly you want to see Poland dominate even longer as they try to pull away from the chasing pack of the likes of Switzerland and Mexico with 18 and 17 points respectively there. But yeah, it's quite a bit of delay there, so that's the final match. So if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, thanks for watching you guys, cheers. Let's wait for things to finish. Yeah, it'd be cool to get more people involved in the series later on, because then it can go for quite a while where you have lots of different predictions coming on and lots of different changes on the leaderboard. So we've got our third person with National Sports Loaded, so big credit to him. He's already got himself 5 points there, so just 7 points off me in one stream, so not too bad there. Gatman, of course, the big target to chase down with 22 points for himself. Just the 3 points this time around. As we start off with 19 to 6 to none. So 5 points for the stream for National Sports Loaded. I managed to get myself 6 points, so better for me. And just the 3 points for Gatman, so a little bit trailing. Can you do heads football next time? Come on your next stream, head football. Don't know about that one. It's sort of more your thing.